All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about ADA. There's two parts of audience when it comes to ADA. There's some that absolutely love it, and there's some that absolutely hate it. And of course, the ones that love it truly understand it and just believe in the project itself. And there's some that have just given up on ADA. And we're going to talk about that today, a little bit more on that. I'm going to kind of expand on. But, if we're looking at the overall markets, guys, the market is looking absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful sight to see. And these are times, we want to be seeing, especially coming out of that, huge bloodbath. But, the market is definitely turning for the better. And, obviously we got the confirmation. I kind of discussed that in my update yesterday with Solana update. If you did end up watching that, you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. So loving what we're seeing today. But if we're looking at ADA, I know there's going to be some comments coming in saying, here we go again, this and that. If you don't like ADA, it's totally fine. If you don't like it, no one is going to force you to like it. This is for people that believe in Cardano and that like Cardano and that want analysis videos on that and like my videos. So, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for the tremendous amount of support. So if we're looking at the price of ADA, it's currently sitting at 48.2 cents, up 0.8% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's down about 1% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap sitting above $17 billion and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $300 million. So before we get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. One thing I want to get cleared up today is, I'm not no new influencer when it comes to the crypto space. If you guys want to go look at my history, you guys could do so. Everything is on YouTube. Literally, all you have to do is go back in time. And obviously, my OGs already understand that. But I'm just replying to some of the trolls that were like, "Oh, you're talking about ADA because obviously you're new and this and that." No, I've been talking about ADA when it was below a penny, 1 penny, 2 cents. I saw this thing go from literally nothing all the way up to its all-time high last cycle. So, I'm not new to this. Just so, the haters know that. But anyhow, let's continue to take a look at what's happening with it. And I'm going to share some personal thoughts with you guys on what is going on. So, of course, if we're looking at the BTC dominance, it has gone down a little bit today because, we did see Bitcoin go up. And, once Bitcoin reached that key resistance level at 67K, which I spoke to you guys about yesterday, once we reached that, we did see the dominance go down a little bit. And that is really helping a lot of altcoins right now to move towards the upside. And obviously, this Bitcoin move is what you want to be seeing. Beautiful, beautiful move. Obviously, this hurdle coming in its way right now should not be a surprise. A major level of resistance, but this is what I wanted to see happen. If you did watch my video yesterday, like I said, once again, I mentioned that, and that did end up happening. And this sets up a perfect week ahead to come, in my opinion. I wanted to see this, Bitcoin price move, especially above 67K, going into the weekend. As you know, CME futures are closed, tends to be more manipulation than usual. So amazing stuff for BTC. But we're definitely seeing right now, as far as Cardano is concerned, Cardano is lagging behind the overall market. And that's just how it goes, right? That's just the reality. There's no magic we could do to make ADA blast off to $1. Everyone wishes they could do so, but that's not going to happen. This is where your patience is going to get tested. And like I said, I want to kind of expand on, and I love having these conversations. I know there's so many people on my channel that love this, so this is all for you guys. Obviously, we're going to get some hate, but it is what it is, The haters don't love it. The fact that they're clicking it and still hating it, that's quite funny to me. But anyhow, like I said, let's go back in time. Let's go to the consolidation phase. Once we broke below the support line at 40 cents, we consolidated below here for pretty much 18 months, I'd say. And there has been people that are accumulating around this range, and as I've said to you guys from the previous update, you're still up 102% if you just picked it up back in October. To all the people that come out and say that, ADA this, ADA that, I already know the issue. The issue is that the only asset that you have in your portfolio is Cardano. So you are no one to blame anyone else but yourself. If you're seeing some of these other coins that are blasting off while ADA is still consolidating and not having as explosive moves, you're the one to blame. This is where your diversification comes into play. I don't want to hear any of those comments coming in because you need to really speak to yourself, realizing that you are the one at wrong. And that's simply it, because diversification is the #1 key to go. And obviously the people that have been compounding their gains for years and years, I'm not talking about people that just came last cycle. I'm talking about the previous cycle, and even the bear market, the previous bear market. People that have been consolidating, they're sitting at some extensive gains, and they're sitting pretty, and they're not worried at all. So it's not one of those fast projects that do see those pumps. But when you realize what's happening behind the scenes for ADA, there are some interesting things. What I would here, let's actually talk about the price real quick, and then I will kind of go over that. So obviously we're seeing this key resistance. So what I want you guys to be focusing on is resistance right here. The resistance is coming in its way, but the target still is about 52 cents. If 52 cents resistance is able to break out, I am very confident we will see a 58.89 cents Cardano very fast. And if you want to put those prices in perspective, only a 22% move. If Bitcoin is able to reclimb back above $70,000, we are going to see ADA moving back up very quickly. And once you understand that, you really realize how fast this market can move up. But what I'm trying to get now at is, there comes time, when things get crazy. As of now, we haven't really seen that heat kick in for ADA. And I think there could be two different ways there could be more exposure coming in. Look what's happening with Solana. Again, Solana and Cardano, competitors to one another, right? I think if we see even a little bit of a mini, meme coin mania on ADA, this can bring in more exposure for people to actually take a look at Cardano itself, actually use it, which could bring in more adoption. But regardless, if you really understand what ADA is doing for years and years, you understand that it's really trying to become a better Ethereum, and that was the main goal of Charles Hoskinson. And remember, a huge chunk of its supply is staked. So right now, I've mentioned this in our previous update, once you realize this, you understand everything. Right now, we are not seeing that much buying momentum. We're not seeing the crazy buying momentum, and that's just the truth, to believe it or not. But I'm very confident that will happen, and once that happens, we will see ADA move up faster than a lot of people expect. The reason why I think that is because supply and demand factor. There's not going to be a lot of Cardano to be purchased on the exchanges because majority of it is being staked, and that's where the excitement really kicks in. So do let me know down below what you guys think. Those are some specific targets that I'm looking at right now. My main schedule for ADA is every other day for Cardano update. Unless something crazy happens, then I will give you guys an update right off the bat, but that's the schedule. Do let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.